Hey, so X is finally over, and I want to briefly talk about my experience. Um, Before that, um, I want to address the elephant in the room. So, got my car broken into. So, yeah, this happened on July 2nd, uh, in a little Tokyo at around 7 p.m. I parked at a pretty familiar spot. I've parked there before. Um, it's it was it was pretty far from where I needed to go, um but yeah, no, after like a long and exhausting first day of the convention, I thought, you know, that I could just go and enjoy time with friends and eat and catch up with them. But it was a good time. It was generally like a good time though. Like, we were at the restaurant for like 30 minutes, 30, 40, and after we decided to visit the One Piece cafe. And from there, I mean, the friend that I went to the restaurant with, or that I arrived there with, we decided to split up from the group, hoping that we'd also return too. And the reason for the split is because we wanted to check out this one event. It's called the Kodansha House. So it was it was nearby. So, and we wanted to check it out. So, and as we were walking to the event, my car happened to be on the way. So while getting close to it, I noticed a bunch of broken glass, um, by the car, um, and I couldn't believe it. But the back window of my car was broken, and my heart sank. Um, so we kind of rushed to it, and yeah, I dialed 911, and when speaking with the dispatcher, they're asking me questions like, did you see who did it? Um, did anyone get hurt? And kind of just wanted to know. Well, no one got hurt. Um, yeah, we didn't see anybody. The cars weren't even. None of the car alarms were even off. Um, yeah, and they redirected us, I think, to like the non-emergency line. Um, and yeah, we were on hold for like 20 minutes, and I don't know, we were just getting no help. That entire time we're kind of observing everything and trying our best not to touch anything. I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's like as time went by, we were kind of just like losing hope. Yeah. The side that I was parked at had like four other cars, and on the other side of the street there were like 10 to 20 cars. And this wasn't like an empty street at all. Like, there's a decent amount of traffic. Police cars often drive by too. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, no one really came to help. But eventually, some I think it was like an hour or something by that time. It was already like probably nearing. It was like 8:30, 9. It was probably like 9. Yeah, some like good Samaritans were curious and came by to accompany us. Um, and then, oh yeah, so it wasn't just my car that got broken into. my car was the only one that got broken into on that side of the street. And then on the other side, where the 10 to 20 other cars were parked, at least 5 to 6 other cars got broken into. And the whole street was just like a mess. There was a bunch of glass everywhere. Yeah, my car was the only car that got broken into on my side of the street. And even then, it was like quite a bit of glass just from one car. But yeah, anyways, like eventually, the other people who got their cars also broken into started returning to their cars, and you know, we kind of all just like started talking about it. So yeah, we kind of just we all began to accept reality. Like we were all just on the phone, the non-emergency line, you know, no one's gonna get help, and that all that could be done was just to like file a police report, someone said. So yeah, and you know, it's not a happened at such a, you know, first day of like the con, I don't know. And just when I thought that I can get into like a new hobby as well, you know, I get my stuff taken away from me. You know, I lost the MacBook and some other things, but I didn't have it nearly, not even close to as bad as the friend that I came here with, that I got there with. Like, he lost his entire backpack that he traveled with. So that was literally everything, all of his devices, his clothes. Yeah, but it really does suck that there was literally nothing we could have done about it. The tracking for all the devices just, I don't know. I mean, after a long day at the convention, we kind of pretty much had no charge for anything. I was surprised. Yeah, I don't know. My MacBook, I guess. I don't know. It was, I don't know. It's I can't. They didn't bother to turn it on or something, so I don't know. I don't have tracking for that. Yeah, I don't know. All we can really do is learn from it, this experience, and just not have anything in the car, I guess. You know, we kind of spent the entire night dealing with this. We didn't really file a police report at the time, but so we wanted to handle this, like, I don't know. We want to at least speak with someone, someone like police. I don't know. At least, like, I don't know, like a proper way of handling this. I don't know if the police report would have been enough, but since it was a long day, we also we were running out of charge, so I barely had enough charge to navigate us to like 2 police departments. We went to the LAPD headquarters thinking that they were the corporate building, whatever. I guess it didn't really make sense if we were gonna do anything, but and then we went to the nearby police department, and that police department redirected us to another police department that apparently said that they handle this type of stuff, I guess. So yeah, and then at that point my battery died, and then yeah, I mean, I was able to make it to the police station, although it was pretty late. It was like 10 at that time, and they didn't look safe at all in the streets. I've actually never seen LA in such a, I don't know, such a state. Like, I don't know. It was, I don't know, didn't feel safe there. But yeah, Yeah, we eventually pulled up to like the area where the police vehicles are like going in and out. There's no like front desk or anything there. I'm just it's just that person. But yeah, we were able to talk with someone though, at least. But before we got help though, the police were already dealing with something else. 3 people just got stabbed, and yeah, we kind of waited until they dealt with that. So, and yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't believe that this was the current state of downtown LA, or maybe just LA in general. Eventually, we were able to get some help though, and file a police report. Someone helped us with the police report. I got like a physical card, which is nice. And we were also able to get charged there as well. So that's how we were able to get home. And I just remember returning home that night. I was barely able to get sleep. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to bother anyone right after it happened. But everyone's busy, so yeah. Yeah, barely got any sleep. I knew that the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get the window dealt with as soon as possible. So I didn't want to park anywhere with like a broken window. I also didn't want to drive with that broken window, because after driving that just for a bit, like the wind was getting annoying. So, and I had plans for July 4th that didn't end up working out. But despite all that, yeah, I spent the entire morning basically just talking with insurance, and they said that the plan that I had didn't cover like that type of stuff. So I was like, okay. I went to the dealership after. They said that they don't have the glass in stock. They said they don't have glass stock, so they would have to order it, and then they'd be able to repair it like days later for $1,400. And after I went to Safelite instead, and actually they said they might have it in stock, so the glass in stock. They were able to do it. Just need to check if they had it in stock, and they would be able to do it. They'd be able to do it like within 1 or 2 hours, and same day would be possible, or next day. Yeah, so yeah, by some miracle, they said that another Safelite, thankfully I was nearby. They said that another Safelite had the exact glass in stock. So, and they would also be able to make the same day appointment. So went over there, and they offered $500, and I definitely took it. So for the service, cleaning up all the glass and everything. So and replacing it and whatever, calibrating it, all they needed to do. So, and yeah, I left my car there, and we Ubered to we knew that we wanted to go back to the convention, so at least for the morning, for the time being. And I knew that I would also have to go back to pick up the car before closing, at least. And that's what we did, or I did. I went by myself. I wanted my friend to enjoy the cons, so I left to go pick up my car, and then I came back to the con, which I missed out on some things, but it's fine. But I was just happy that got my car back. It was back and fixed, the window. That was a crazy day, and I was very glad I got it out of the way. And then for the next few days, I've been just telling my friends the same story. And yeah, kind of just glad I was able to spread awareness, I guess, to it. Then the very final day of Expo, well, after it concluded already, it was brought to my attention that 2 other people I know got their cars broken into. One of them got their cars broken into the same exact street in Little Tokyo as well, and a little bit later than how long I was there for, or like the time of day, and then another person got their car broken into after the convention. They're working at a con, or they're working at a booth, and they were parked in, like, at the convention center, so they're parked in the south area. It's connected to the convention, and yeah, they got their trunk broken into, which was insane. And I don't know, after hearing about all this stuff, like, I'm wondering how many yeah, I don't know, it's too many. I don't know, I've been okay with Little Tokyo until now, or even like Anime Expo. I haven't heard anything like this. But on top of that, I've been hearing like a lot of things are getting stolen at Anime Expo. Like, I know things like this happen all the time, but I don't know, I feel like it's just the only thing I think about now. Yeah, like, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, it's actually something that needs to be done about. There's something needs to be done about this, and this isn't right. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that. Hopefully everyone else had a good con. I had a pretty good con, though. Despite that, I had a good con. I wish I was able to socialize a little bit more. That was it. To everyone who hung out with me during the con, saw me at least, talked with me, walked around with me, it means a lot to me. And I appreciate you guys a lot. Anyways, yeah, thanks for listening to me yap. Still recovering from my friend and I are still recovering, but we'll get all this stuff back. Please share this around. Yeah, this shouldn't be happening. I don't know.